And I know you're excited about this one, Bill, because this is brand new for our anniversary. We have tons of new this month to celebrate our 41 years as one of the nation's largest retailers. But this is fabulous because it's mesmerizing, it's dreamy, it's that beautiful blue topaz we can't get enough of. But it's also going to be a great value at nearly 2 carats of genuine blue topaz, all set in precious metal. $34.90 is your price today. Very limited, so I'll let Bill take it away.
Well, I simply want to start with the fact that it is the single most universally recognized symbol, obviously the symbol of Christianity, the symbol of Christ. But you know, it's funny, over the years we have experimented with every metal, every gemstone, and they are always popular. They are always popular. This was purchased, unfortunately, in a limited supply. And I'll tell you what I thought of when I first looked at the gemstone quality, and I'll show you this. There are a combination of 4mm, 3mm, and 2mm round, beautiful silvery blue topaz gems that for some reason to me resemble blue diamonds. I don't know if it's the way they're cut proportionately, and then if you look in the center, there's a larger metric size, but the total weight is almost 2 carats. It's 1.92 carats total weight in the cross that measures 1 7/16 of an inch, 1 7/16 of an inch in length by 7/8 of an inch in width.
I think you're right about the illusion of wearing blue diamonds. And I think the fact that they're set in that solid sterling silver that is so bright and white and icy hot. The blue is a beautiful, gorgeous, light, pale blue. And I love how subtle it is on the neckline. So if you want that signature piece that you can wear, whether it's tucked under your collar or whether you want to wear it with a beautiful, maybe cascading cardigan. This is something that you can wear day in and day out. If you don't have your go-to faith symbol, this would be a perfect selection for you, and it is very limited, fewer than 150 now to go around. And if you love blue topaz, stay tuned because we have a matching bracelet coming up. Check out the blue topaz we had last hour. We've got a blue topaz ring, earrings, another great necklace for you to choose from. So if you love genuine gemstones paired with precious metal, to me, that's the best of both worlds. Another phenomenal reason to shop our birthday pricing today at $34.90. And for FlexPay, by the way, on all Sevilla silver.
And by the way, these are minor things, but they're important to me because I know quality in jewelry and I know they're going to be important to you. This has a flexible bail that's 1/8 of an inch opening. So you do receive this beautiful cable chain or like this rope chain, but it's large enough for you to wear a different chain with it as well.
Good idea. And I'm glad that the chain is included because then you have something ready to wear right out of the box. Okay, about 100 of those now remaining. Also available, look at our producer. Here's another producer's pick. I'm gonna hold this up so you can actually see what we're talking about. And